drive things off the wall.
That's us, man. 24/7.
You should expect the unexpected. I mean,
Make it known that this is all about being 100% authentic.
We are live now.
So, with that being said, let's jump right in.
Foolishness, right?
yeah.
And saying whatever. So apparently, and you guys made me aware of this. I don't know what Lil Nas X said, did, or whatever, but T.I. kind of spoke out and alluded to it.
I respect gays, especially the ones who have the courage and the bravery to step out and live in their truth. You know what I mean? I respect that. I think any human being, man, walking this earth who has the bravery and the courage to live their truth unapologetically, I respect that. But that I respect it the same way if you're a heterosexual person. I respect it the same way. So I don't even see what all the hoopla about. Some of y'all motherfuckers just be up in arms and fake caring about shit just cause you ain't got shit else going on in your life for real. You dig? Ain't nothing in the world gonna make me hate nobody just because they do something different in the bedroom than I do. Ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business. Zero. I got a lot of respect for motherfuckers like Lil Nas X and motherfuckers like Frank Ocean. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers who step out there and live their truth. Honest with themselves. You get the energies you put out there. You can't make me homophobic because I'm proud to be a heterosexual. You can't make nobody homophobic because just because I am proud of what I am don't make me hate what you are. Period. Like, period, bro. For instance, the Lil Nas X shit, the performances and video, man, I got a lot of respect for bro because like I said, he had the courage to live his truth, but that shit ain't for me. It just ain't for me. I ain't got no business looking at it. I just can't look at it. It ain't for me, right? But I feel the same way, and I don't want my children seeing it either. I don't want my children seeing it. You know what I mean? Because their minds haven't developed to the place where they can wrap their minds around those type of experience and those types of visual presentations and know how to sort it out within their perception. You dig? But I feel the same way about the WAP video. I actually enjoyed the WAP video a little bit better, but I still feel the same way. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But if you're going to have a WAP video, you're going to damn sure have the Lil Nas X video. And if you're going to have the Lil Nas X video and him living his truth, you're going to damn sure have people like the baby who going to speak their truth. And it ain't nothing wrong with none of it. It ain't got to be no hate. It's all honesty. It's all honesty. Everybody living in their truth. And if you can live in your truth and be honest with yourself and present yourself to the world as you are, then I got to respect that. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So people are calling him homophobic.
What Lil Nas X video are they talking about?
Was
he talking about? Because if I'm not mistaken, wasn't his BET Awards performance kind of?
Yeah, at the end he was like kissing a man or something, and
it was homosexual.
Everything lately has been really provocative with Lil Nas X. Yeah,
right. He's definitely pushed the envelope ever since he came out the
club. Yes.
He's done some things. The one thing I think about Lil Nas X is that I think he has to surpass his one-hit wonder status.
Okay.
Right. Because I really honestly think that he would have been a one-hit wonder if not for all of the extra things outside. Not saying that that's not who he is.
Right.
I'm saying I think that is what's kind of kept him in the spotlight. His music to me. All right, this is just to me. This is not me, old man on my porch status. This is just me as a person who enjoys music. His music to me is not enjoyable.
Right? You said it's not music.
It's not enjoyable. I don't particularly care for it. Not just because I'm an old man, get off my lawn. I just don't enjoy it. Right.
Okay.
Like I told y'all, Lil Baby's new joint with Kirk Franklin on the Space Jam soundtrack. Fully dig it. Really like it. Y'all know how I feel about most of the rappers. Don't really like it. Gained a newfound respect for Lil Baby for that particular song. I really like it. Not just because it's so faith-based, but I just like it. I guess my thing is, I think with Lil Nas X, is he as talented as he is sensational? And that's what keeps him able to exist in this entertainment realm.
I always wonder why he dropped the what is it called? Take My Old Town, whatever song.
Old Town Road.
Yeah, that song. So I wonder why he dropped that and then came out gay. Why didn't he come out as a rapper that was gay and then do this song? Like, do you think there was anything behind that? Like, do you think that he wasn't going to be as popular as he was?
Yes.
Had he?
I thought he spoke. I thought
Yeah.
he spoke on that. I thought he spoke and he said he was basically what everybody who comes out the closet in any sort of traditionally male chauvinistic dominated industry always says, I was afraid of being well received. Whether they believe that or not,
Okay.
I think there's some legitimacy to it. That's why you don't have football players who come out gay before they get drafted. Michael Sang. And who was it? I think he was with Oakland. Is the guy from Oakland who just came out?
Yeah. Nassib is his name. It actually is yeah, I can't remember. It's Carl Nassib.
Yeah, so I think it's just like the fear is that if I say something about it, I'm bringing more drama to my life than my talent, and my talent might get minimized, and people will only see the drama. And in music, I don't know that would matter, but you're a male rapper.
And keep in mind also, to add to your point, well, in Lil Nas X case, you know, at the time he was coming out as a hip hop artist,
right?
And it's always hard to, you know, if you're a gay hip hop artist and you're not a woman, you know, it's harder for you to be able to establish any type of traction and really be successful with it. So,
question, quick, like Jeopardy question. Who is a openly?
But how was he coming out as a hip hop artist?
Well, no, that's what he came out. That's what was his industry.
No, yeah, you know, when Lil Nas, the old Town Road song.
It got country success, but
yes, it got country success and notoriety. But at the time,
because he was
Lil Nas X was labeling himself more so as a hip hop artist as opposed to a country artist. You know, there was controversy that the song itself should not have been in the country genre. It should have been a hip hop song.
Because he got
R&B.
No, not R&B, hip hop.
So it was all rap.
Oh, was it? Yeah. I don't remember no rapping. I just remember the hook. That's singing.
So then when Billy Ray got on there, that's what really popped it off.
Are there any?
And that's what gave him more validity as a country.
Gotcha.
Are there any homosexual female rappers that are confirmed, that are openly?
Young M.A.
Young M.A.
Young M.A.
Yeah.
That's it. But what about? I hate to say it this way because I know I like Young M.A. I think she's a really dope MC. Are there any big name?
Young M.A. was young at the time. When Ooh came out, Young M.A. was
right. She was. You're right. You're 100%. But I'm talking about now. Besides her, because she kind of let that go. I don't know why.
No, but not at the moment that I can think of right now. Because
I guess I say that the argument could be made that Young M.A. being so masculine is attributed to her lack of commercial success.
Maybe, or just could be because she hasn't really been able to repackage or rebottle the success that Ooh was. Because you got to remember,
to me, Ooh was trash in comparison to all of her other stuff.
Right, but Ooh was,
commercially successful.
Commercial success.
It was.
And the thing about Ooh was she was just as aggressive in terms of how she felt about women.
Right. Yeah, her content.
All of her other stuff. Her content has always been the same. So,
but lyrically,
that was a success.
Right. Lyrically, that was far subpar for what she's capable of putting out, and that's what I'm asking. So it's like it would be hard for her. Well, this is a little bit off that topic, but it would, in my opinion, would have been hard for her to repackage Ooh because that was not who she was or is. She's a lyricist. Boot was like a club banger. Like, she's not gonna make many. How many times can you really 50 Cent this thing? But 50 ain't a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I just don't know that she would have been able to repackage. That's neither here nor there. I don't know of any openly gay female MCs who are largely commercially successful. I don't know.
I don't know of any either.
Let's look it up.
Because I think even if they were, that doesn't sell. Sex sells for female rappers, unfortunately.
I don't know. I just know it's definitely easier for you to have some type of success in the R&B and the singing realm as opposed to.
So bringing this back around full circle to T.I., Lil Nas X, the baby. Yeah. So basically T.I. was basically saying we can't get mad about one and not get mad about the other.
True.
Everybody living their truth.
Right.
Everybody can, and just like Walt kind of said earlier, was there's no reason why he can't, people can't speak their truth.
Right.
And that's just that. Like you get mad at people, for speaking their truth, but it's their truth.
Right.
So
I don't, and then he had some other comments. He did do another response, and because people were trying to get on him. And, he was saying he's not homophobic. It's just certain things that he does not want to see, nor does he want his young kids to see, because they don't have the capacity to really.
That's what T.I. said. Yeah.
Hold on, right? What T.I. said, which is
he said that about WAP too. He was like,
he said that about WAP.
WAP.
He said
And
that about WAP.
But that's a very valid parental thing to say. People could say he's a hypocrite because his music isn't appropriate for kids, but he's not making his music for kids, and his music isn't pushed out.
That's what Lil Nas X said too.
Right, it's not, but your music is pushed to the forefront. Your actions are pushed to the forefront because you didn't make Uptown Road for kids. However, it became something because most people did not understand the words.
Yeah.
It became an anthem for young children. Like you could go to just about any young school and see kids performing to that song. No matter that he was talking about singing.
You can't blame Lil Nas X for that, though, can you?
No, you can't blame him for it. But what I'm saying is his actions after that, because of where you're at now, right? You're in the front of, listen, here's my thing, right? Let's just say Janet Jackson, dating myself again, right? She is a world-renowned porn star, right? If for some reason she did a commercial with Mickey Mouse, and now all of a sudden she's in the front of America's TV screens in front of kids, right? As Mickey Mouse's best friend now. And kids are checking for her now. Could you not blame her if she went out and made a epically provocative TV show that aired on prime time, knowing that kids are looking kind of up to her now?
The only thing I would say to that is, if she's with Mickey Mouse, that she did that by choice.
Not what I'm saying. I'm not saying how or why she got there. I'm saying her position, for whatever reason, her position put her in front of America's families, as Lil Nas X did. His position, his performance, his entertainment, his art put him in front of America's families, in front of children. He then rode that wave into this provocative thing that he has now done. Kids are still looking for him. And now when they see you doing these things, we don't see as provocative heterosexual acts being thrust out in front of kids as much.
So are you saying that
I think
they're more mindful of what he was doing?
I'm saying what T.I. was saying is I don't when T.I. said I don't want my kids to see that because they don't have the capacity to understand it. It's the same thing as him saying I don't want my kids to see what they saw in WAP either. Again, that was pushed out in front of America's families. Like it was kind of just thrust out there. So what I'm saying is you should be as artists, these people should be very, very, very mindful, in my opinion, should be very mindful of once you reach a certain level of acclaim, you need to be mindful of what you're putting out to kind of keep yourself relevant, keep yourself in the limelight. because it's not, if when you have kids looking at you like, hey, mom, look, that's the Uptown Road guy. Why does he have boobs? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot for a kid to understand, because you just went from Uptown Road to, I think I'm gonna get some boobs today.
This satanic.
Yeah, the satanic
Yeah.
shoes. Like he went so far to the opposite end of the spectrum without, and his only defense was, I wasn't doing it for kids in the first place. Yeah, but you have to acknowledge the fact that kids received it. It was very, very, very well received. At what point did you come out before people jumped on you for saying, yo, chill out, my kids are looking at you or looking up to you? Before people jumped on you like that, why did you say in the beginning, wait a minute, yo, I don't think you should be letting your kids listen to my music, because I'm really talking about taking drugs. You didn't care about that until people said that you should care. And I don't know if that's kind of like, I guess, a cop out, I guess.
You know, my thought to that is, where does the parent step in and take control of action on whatever is being solved? Because if the question was asked, then at that point, it's up to, in my opinion, it's the responsibility of the parent or whoever the child is asking to have a conversation and either be like, well, this is right or this is wrong, X, Y, Z. So,
but I
you know,
don't think,
still
I
has
don't think
to-
that's what T.I. is saying. I think what T.I. was saying is, you're pushing this out here, and he's pushing his own sensational content out here.
Well, I don't know. I don't remember him necessarily saying that. I think it, you know, I'm back to the other part T.I. said when he was like, you know, what T.I. said was, look, he said, I respect what Lil Nas X is doing because he's living his
That's
truth.
true.
If that's what he wants to do, then that's what he wants to do. And as a parent, you know, I'm not trying to expose my kids to that. However, I'm not going to knock the fact of what Lil Nas X is doing because he's living his truth. Who I don't respect or appreciate is the people who are not living their truth and really not really being who they actually are, their true self.
Right.
I don't respect those people, but I respect what Lil Nas X is doing. I am not being homophobic. I'm not, you know, trying to play him or anything like that. It's just, I don't prefer to see what he has on TV, and I don't prefer my kids to see that. And that's where I'm at with it. My thing is, the parent needs to step in, and, you know,
Right.
the onus and responsibility needs to be on that parent to ask those questions, to be those filters, so on and so forth.
Yep.
Again, you know what? And to wrap it up, just because I know Crystal got to run, I think we're on a slippery slope. That we say all the time. You know, it's this very slippery slope whenever we start talking about sexuality in any form, whether it's homosexuality or heterosexuality. It's a very slippery slope when you talk about what is being thrust into the forefront of America's devices, because it's not even TVs anymore. It's devices. You know, these kids have access to information instantly. So, and it's unfiltered information.
Peace, beautiful people. It's your boy Dad. Listen, man, follow, like, subscribe. 5 Things Off the Wall. We are available on YouTube and IG. 5 Things Off the Wall. 5TOTW. Peace.